postseason. Up front, they have Tayshaun Prince. They call me Kwame. Brown and Rasheed Wallace. In the backcourt for the Pistons, it's Stuckey and Alfaro.
Third start of the year, put up the shot. Kwame Brown down with a rebound and a quick outlet.
There's a lot of pride in.
Kwame Brown down with a rebound. Brown in here. He's had a decent year for the big fella, Kwame Brown, the former #1 pick in the NBA draft back in 2001. By the then Michael Jordan run Washington Wizards. Kwame has never lived up to that and has become a serviceable backup for the Pistons.
They tell you,
never be broken, only tied, and that would take some doing. Brown with a miss, another one-handed as the season's biggest surprise is Beasley's call for the offensive foul.
Here's things that he does both on and off, as you mentioned, is something that Coach Spoelstra's talked about. He's helped the development of Mike, and he buries the J.
Kwame Brown underneath. McClure got a piece of the ball. And of Kwame Brown, Jamal picking up his first foul. This year, Mario, Tim Duncan, Joe Smith, and the somewhat under the radar former Penn. But for a rookie to start all 82, that is noteworthy.
That's why the Heat are able to come back so quickly or make great moves in the offseason, and the result is the 5th spot in the playoffs. So the Heat are back.
Kwame Brown off his own miss, able to convert. Kwame Brown, a guy that has great size, 6'11", 270 pounds. His best year to date was in the 03-04 season when he averaged 11 points and over 7 rebounds for the team that drafted him, Washington. There's Beasley.
He had 12 in the first quarter last night, but he still got over 3 minutes left in this game to try to top last night's total in the first quarter.
Oh, another offensive rebound putback for Kwame Brown. He has 8 points for the Pistons. Kwame in the starting lineup tonight. Great size at 6'5". Kwame Brown. Coach, he's getting terrific position down in the low post. Kwame looking pretty good here in the early going, and he's headed to the free throw line off Joel Anthony's first foul.
You mentioned how big and strong he is, 6'11", 270 pounds. I mean, he's a big guy. And as we mentioned, it takes longer for bigs to develop in this league, and he never lived up to the billing as the #1 pick. But he looks very good tonight, and I'm sure the Pistons are giving him a real good look for the future.
Well, tonight is 197th career start. Kwame Brown, the first high school player ever taken with a first pick in an NBA draft. Had he gone the collegiate route, he was close to signing with the University of Florida to play for Billy Donovan and the Gators. Could you imagine that?
Wow.
Kwame gets 1 of 2. First element for the D-League, as well as a vice president of basketball ops in the NBA. And bouncing back for Blunt. Blunt fanning on the shot. Kwame Brown comes down with his 7th rebound. This is athleticism and the skill return for Durrell.
What's really good about it, he's playing 2 nights in a row. Remember, he's
Jones with a tough one. And Kwame Brown keeps Joel Anthony away from it. And I do believe it upset the chemistry of this Detroit team. Billups was a leader. The backcourt of Billups and Hamilton, one of the biggest reasons why the Pistons went to the conference finals 6 straight years. And it made Hamilton, accepted begrudgingly, Hamilton much better since he returned to his start.
Oh,
that counts.
Yes.
They'll review it, but it looked good from here. A 3 at the buzzer for Quinn to end the classmate, Michael Beasley. I think examine the Heat's draft class. Is this the best Heat draft rookie class ever? We're going to take a look at that during our second half.
Good block by Joel.
Have on the 24-second clock. A follow. Kwame Brown put it off the glass too hard, but he was fouled by Beasley.
Yeah, Beasley pushed him in the back.
Second foul on Michael Beasley. Fans, black is back for the upcoming 2009 NBA playoffs presented by Miccosukee Resort and Gaming. The Heat want you to show up here at the American Airlines Arena, cheer hard, and wear black to all Heat home playoff games. And in case you need to spruce up your Heat wardrobe, Miami Hoops Gear has everything you need. Visit the flagship store. The Heat's house going to come to a different kind of life here in the postseason, and that playoff schedule will be released later on tonight. So by the time you turn on your newspaper in the morning, you'll know the schedule for the Heat and Hawks. Joel Anthony with another block shot, and Wright couldn't finish it, and Kwame Brown down with his 9th rebound. Rip starter and is closing the season well in his last 10. Rip scoring at a 19.5 point a game clip. Kwame Brown with a finish inside. Brown started the game very well. He had 9 points and 6 rebounds in the first quarter. At the moment, he's got 12 points to go along with 9 rebounds. He set the tone. Then he said the leadership of Wade and Udonis Haslem every day it helped fast track the young guys. And he closed out by saying this group of 50 Southwest 137th Avenue in Miami from 10 a.m. to noon. Heat ahead by 3, 8.5 minutes to play. Nice dish, Rodney Stuckey. Kwame Brown hammered it down. So Kwame having a nice game. Forcing Kwame into the paint, then missing on the hook. And Darrell Wright crashing into the Piston. Kwame Brown knocking him down and picking up Wright a foul.
Speaking of Brown, talked about Rodney Stuckey being a terrific point guard. He picks up his 5th assist right here, hitting Kwame Brown inside. He throws it down with that net cam replay.
Your Marooney.com net cam replay. Teach footwork at this level if a guy doesn't have that together.
But it's all a matter of whether he wants to learn it or not, as long as he's willing to learn.
For Miami. About 5 or 6 different players have started there this year. Nobody's really claimed the position full time. Had Darrell Wright been healthy
that he had, I think that was the impetus for trading him. And Denver has really benefited from him leading their division coming into the game tonight.
Now the Pistons having their first lead of the game since it was 9-8. Aflalo has had a couple, not only in Heat history, but in NBA history. Clearly the best regular season of Heat.
Maybe the greatest statistical game in the 63-year history of the NBA.
Maxio with 3 to shoot, rattles it home. Big basket for Jason Maxio. Fouled, and it counts. Jason Maxio.
Again, the way they just cleared the white shirts out of there. And then Maxio draws the foul and finishes.
Jason Maxio, point lead for Detroit with 1:20 left, make it 5. He plays Orlando, and Philadelphia would be matched against Boston. Kwame Brown was fouled by James Jones with a Heat down 3 and 56 seconds left. How about Chris Quinn? He scored the Heat's last 10 points, and in the final game of the season, Quinn this year, and it is his 3rd straight season with 50-plus triples. First free throw miss. The lead is still 3 for Detroit. 12 rebounds.
51% foul shooter this year, 60% for his career.
He line drive that one home.
I was going to say, he made the line drive.
10 in the 4th quarter. A 3 for the lead. You bet your life.
You got to love it, baby. Chris Quinn, boy, the game of his life tonight in the NBA is...
Good defense by Anthony. Rebound Maxio, and he was fouled with 15 seconds to play. Maxio has been a hammer. Now all
there's a mate, the Heat will use their timeout.
Get that rebound. He goes
a lot of playing time during the year, Eric.
Quinn missed the first.
Oh, wow.
20-point game for Quinn.
He'll make this one.
So Miami's up 2, and Brown. This is Will Bynum with 8 seconds left. Aflalo hangs in the air. Missed it. Tip was missed. Brown put it in with 2.6 seconds left. Could we be facing an overtime here in the regular season finale? Could be.
Eric, we talked about you got to get the defensive rebound. The Heat play initial defense very well, but they can't get the defensive rebound. Wow. Aflalo puts up a tough shot right here. He was defended well. He got 3 white shirts around there, but the ball is tapped. Pistons put it in. We got a tie game when we come back.
The Aflalo jump shot is missed. Maxio missing on the tip, and then Kwame Brown comes through. 17 points, 13 rebounds for Kwame Brown, possibly his best game of the year. Coach, 2.6 seconds left. The Heat will inbound from half court, needing anything offensively to get this win in regulation.
2.6 left. You got enough time for one.
It's Quinn for the runner. Well, gang, the regular season continues.
But offensively, he doesn't really know any of the plays from that position, so it'd be difficult to play him at the 3 against the...
Bynum with a rainbow. Well, all 6 Detroit points scored by this 6-foot point guard from Georgia Tech.
At that.
Bynum spinning and dishing. 8 to shoot. This is Kwame Brown. Loose ball. It's Quinn. And Quinn fouled in the backcourt by... We hope not. Here's McClure, one-handed jam.
Oh, you know what? He's doing his best version of Steve Nash here.
Bynum has scored all 8 of Detroit's points here in the overtime, and the Pistons are...
Long three by Quinn, watch.
4 to shoot, Quinn for 3. Yes!
Yeah, there it is. You could see it coming all the way. It's toughest shot, and he made it. Bynum again. Oh, that's a charge.
Offensive foul. Quinn drew the charge.
Oh, man.
For time in his career, Quinn has 24. Here he comes for the rainbow. It's good.
Yes.
Of course it's good.
Oh, man, he went away from the screen that time.
13 at home. Bynum, long 3. Will Bynum, who had all 8 points for Detroit in overtime.
Last night in Atlanta, comes back tonight, has the best game of his pro career.
Well, gang, the regular season, year number 21, is over, is history. It was enjoyable. What a great ride. What a great finish. The Heat 6-2 in overtime.
You say right there, Heat Live's coming back. We got the big cat in the studio, Eric.